Alright, Mom, I'll check this out. So I have been able to get it just about back round. And I got that old big dent beat out. You can see where it was caved in. So I've got less than 3 minutes in getting rough with it. Because I thought, you know what? It's already messed up. I've got to be able to make it better. So, as you can see, it's stretched out pretty good on the inside. So stay tuned to see the rolls in it. So hang on with me. Let's get this fixed up. Alright, so this is a small slapper that I made out of spring steel a few years ago. Look at what I've got so far. That fits, those corners kind of fit up inside. And you can see when it hits what I would call hammer-on dolly, it will change colors. So I've got just a little bit right in there to get out. If you're doing any aluminum work and it's got some high spots like that, don't worry about it. As thick as that is, you can take and file those high spots down before polish. Don't let it frustrate you. You can see that I've got the back side stretched open so that I can get inside, and then I'll bend it back down whenever I got all the dents out like what I want. That's just about got it back out flush. I should be able to file that out, file it down, see what I got. Hang on. All right, so here we go. See the shiny right there? This is just a really fine file, and it's just lightly taking it off, and you can see it's knocking off the highs and revealing the lows. A lot of it is still just a little bit low right in there, but it's not, you know, once it goes on the vehicle, it's not, I don't want to say that it's not crucial, but it's going to be fine, because I mean, you can beat it out and raise it up. A lot of times I mark my stuff with magic marker. To identify, but as dirty as this is, this old anodized coating marks identifies my problems. Placement is everything when fixing aluminum or stainless. Starting to get my turn back, my curve. If this was bent down out of the way, that would show that we're making progress. All right, so this right here is just a little bitty anvil. Take it out and I'll show it to you. It's a little bitty jewelry anvil. I just locked it into the vise and used that end right there so that I could get up inside my peak. You can see I got little bitty black marks, little bitty lows. The rest of it though, the dent is gone, and it'll go on the car like that. So the roundness is back. Got a little bit of stretching to do right in here, but all in all, this baby is fixed. So let's take it over to the car, and I'll show you how it fits. So by the time it's pulled up, you can see how it's a little bit close right there and then open. So I've got to stretch and get it even. Got to get it even all the way around. So that'll take a little bit of work. But other than that, that is a success first thing this morning. And I have got, about 35 minutes in repairing that. Now, is it finished? No. I'll go back all over those file scratches with 400 grit, and then I'll strip this with my coil cleaner and get it cleaned up and polished, and then wipe it down with the Flood Penetrol. So that'll do it. Got one more. This will be simple. This will be this is the left side, but it's got a few little dings right in there. Kind of sort of the same thing, but nowhere near as bad. So I'll go ahead and get that and fixed up too. So let me get you in here and show you. This one, that was the one I was working on earlier. This one is for the passenger side, and I've had to open it up just like I did the other one, and you can see where I've been gouging at it, pecking. This one, you can see, has got some lows right in there. It is actually posing more of a problem to get those out than the other. So this here is just a broken hammer, but I saved it. And see, now if you'll notice, it's kind of like a wedge, like a cone. So, but it's blunt and round on the end, so when I drive this down, it's going to spread that aluminum out. And remember, if you're ever doing any, your highs are always easier to fix than the lows. The lows are hard to get up. It's just the way it is. Let's see what we got. Just about got it. There might be some of you that's new to the channel. This is called Crisco's Body Shop, but we offer just about anything you want. So let me tell you real quick. You can order these tools offline. I order these at dagger.com, I believe. File and stuff I ordered, I think, off of Amazon. You can buy these tools online, but you can't buy the skill. The skill, the desire, and the ability to do it comes from God above. Don't forget that. I can buy that hammer all day long until I'm broke and stack them up in the corner. But if I don't have the desire and the ability to use it given by God, the skill, it can't be used. Cobwebs will build up on it. So that there is looking pretty spiffy. Bad thing is he didn't want the spots fixed in the other ones, but I had to fix these to be able to use them, so they're going to end up looking a little bit better. But it's just the way it is. Can you hear the difference? Off, on. Just remember, when you're hitting directly above, that's stretching the metal. So most of the time what I do, if I've got a low spot over here, I'll let that lay, but then I'll hit over here and that'll drive that up. That'll be a wrap, Mama. By the time that's cleaned up. So, my buddy Jeremy at JG Innovation Garage, he asked me the other day, how do you mix your coil cleaner? 1 to 1. First you gotta, okay, it was open, but this stuff right here will surely eat the coating off. See how it attacks it? The only way you're going to be able to finish sanding and polishing that trim is to get that coating off, and the coil cleaner will do it. I like to spray it, keep it wet, because it just continues to work. Look at how it's attacking over here. See where I had cut through and it's down to the raw aluminum. It attacks it quickly. That's how you know that it's working. When the coating disappears, see how slick it still is right there, but it's eating it right there. That's because the coating had been eat off. But it will work that down until it attacks it everywhere. See how it's starting to eat it around the edges and stuff. Just let it set, keep it wet, keep going around it, flip it over, make sure that you got it good. Then you'll be able to work with it. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what you want. You want that stuff eating it up all over. Alright, so here's what we got, Mama. Coil cleaner, as you can see, stripped it down, and I took, and after I cleaned the coil cleaner off, I washed it down with a 800, one of those little gray Scotch-Brite pads. That gives it that brushed look. But anyway, I identified my spots with magic marker, Sharpie, so that now when I hit it with a 400 grit, I'll concentrate until all those rough file grits are gone. All right, Mama, let me get you back in here. This is the section that was bad. Got it back around. And I told y'all wrong in the last video. I took 320 and got all my rough scratches out from the file. From this little file. It's a fine file, but still it leaves harsh scratches and aluminum. Then I went to 400. And then I took 400 on my this little sander right here. Went over it with 400 on this, and then went over it with 600 on this. So that section, it did have scratches in it like that right there. So got to fix this one next. This one here though should be ready for some polish. I may have to go to 800, but I'm thinking it's ready for polish. Been a while since I've actually done the aluminum. Most time, you know, I polish the aluminum. I don't only sand down where I need to work, but this one I just went ahead and sanded it all down. So we'll see what we got. This is what I'm talking about, Mama. See, The only thing about going through and sanding, let me take you over here. See, these here, we just cleaned them up and polished them. And I mean, they look good, but they don't look like that. See the difference? I mean, that's the only downfall. See, I didn't fix the dents in that. See? He didn't want them. He said that'll leave character. See, this one, you know, they were so squashed. But now, I'm going to have to, I don't know what I'm going to have to do. But like when you look into the side of that, you see the reflection of the grill. See the reflection of the grill. And then you got that. Yeah. Yeah, they would look good. The grill and all would look good if I had sanded it down with 400 and polished it back out 600, 800, and then hit it with some of this. This is what we're using. For those of you that's just new to the channel, I'm gonna post this full thing. I hope y'all watch it. I know that there's a lot of people who don't care nothing about learning it, but some people do. All right, Mama, what I done to try to calm that shine down, you know, earlier in the video I showed you where I'd polished it too much. I went back over this area with 600 grit on that little sander, that little bitty round sander, dulled it back down, and then just lightly polished until I could get a close reflection of what it was. So I stuck it back on the vehicle. This screw right here, the clip broke off, come loose inside. I've got to get it in, and then when it pulls over, it will center. It will center that over. See how the inner bezels are made to fit the bar of the groove? This outer bezel is made to just fit right there. So anyway, this one turned out pretty good considering what it was. I'll add pictures of what it looked like before. Any of you that watched the whole video, I truly appreciate it. This will conclude the polishing on this one. The other one will be just the same process. You'll end up seeing it later in the video. But this one right here, this baby was really bent up bad. Praise God for the ability to be able to straighten it. So y'all stay tuned for upcoming events.